Sorry, we can't tally up these results, so we're going on into this. It will be between FX DFW's Hamyojo, otherwise known as the Nest Timer Outer.
The Nest Timer Outer!
Versus Thoraxe, Resident Fox Destroyer.
Okay, so we finally got that match we were waiting on, the 10-minute break. The Samus main himself is showing his glory on the stream.
Yeah, I've noticed that Hamlin picked up a Sheik secondary recently. It's looking pretty good so far. But game number 1 going on Dreamland, pretty standard choice for this matchup, I want to say.
I mean, yeah. Fox, I mean, in general, there's not really many stages Fox doesn't like. The one he wouldn't like is FD, and Sheik also very heavily dislikes that stage. Like,
right.
Fox would counterpick Sheik to FD, so there aren't too many stages in this matchup that Fox doesn't like. He'd probably ban, like, FOD, because that's Sheik's best stage.
Right.
Outside of that, it's like, I guess it'd be personal preference.
Yeah.
So.
Regardless, Hamyojo tried to go for some tech chases early on, but dropped them relatively quickly, and otherwise Thoraxe has just not been dropping his punishes very often.
Yeah, so the punish game in this matchup is basically Fox dash dances around and then tries to put Sheik above Fox, and whenever Sheik grabs Fox, either she sets up for an edge guard situation and tries to like catch a double jump with needles or forward air, or she goes for tech chasing. If she is, I don't believe it's like a frame perfect thing, but it's incredibly tight and difficult to consistently pull off, you can infinitely down throw tech chase Fox. If you watch like high-level play from like Club, for example, like Club versus
Fox,
Mango,
yeah.
or Drug Fox from like recent Evo, you'll see stuff like that.
That said, nice stock from Thoraxe. Hamlin tacked on some nice percent, but it seems like he hasn't really gotten like anything long. Oh, just kidding.
He didn't do weak bear, didn't count. What Mewtwo King does is he does that, and then he also catches that they're gonna DI in on forward air, so he does weak back air into the forward air.
Right.
It'll link on the DI. Whoa, 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 whoa! Floaty mid-tier hate group. Nope.
Is this seriously? Okay, that must have been a missinput.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously, who would?
What do you think? What do you think? What was he trying to do?
Who would willingly in a tournament set be like, dude?
Was he trying to dare them?
Yeah.
Trying to side B? He was trying to side B.
What's saying he was trying to side B? Good job, what? Good.
All right. Oh, up throw, gets the up air. Not quite going to kill yet. I mean, it's looking really close, but I feel like Thoraxe has all of the momentum right now. Hamlin has gotten, other than that combo we just saw, it feels like Hamlin hasn't really gotten too much started in that. Most of the percent is just coming from straight hits.
Yeah, Hamlin's just like hitting one or two things and hasn't really gotten a combo started. So.
He hasn't been getting very many grabs, but rather he's been getting a lot of tilts, and Thoraxe has just DI'd all of them properly.
Yeah. Outside of like infinitely tech chasing or starting some sort of like zero death combo string, like a vertical combo, I don't really see how Sheik is supposed to gather up damage. Like outside of that, I would imagine it's like, you know, hits of down smash catching a spot dodge, or like F tilt catching out like a bad dash approach and stuff like that.
Yeah, it tends to be things like that. Sheik kind of has to trick Fox to start building that percent. I mean, obviously, Sheik's punish game on Fox is nothing to sneeze at. She has amazing punishes.
I mean,
off the edge especially.
Yeah, throw Fox off the stage, catch
certainly in neutral, Fox dominates versus Sheik, and Sheik kind of has to fool around a little bit. Like, yeah, he did short hop, fade back nair to get behind him, and then down smash. Like, he has to do weird things like that in order to catch damage.
I'm no Sheik expert, but I would assume Hamlin would like platforms in this matchup. In general, Sheik kind of thrives off platforms because she can like throw needles from them, and the auto cancel window on his forward air is really good. I believe her forward air is -1 on shield, which means that if you try and grab, she can like jab you out of it. So he can approach from the platforms, as to where on a flat, like if he approaches purely from the ground, he's just inferior. Like his grounded speed isn't enough to work with. He doesn't have the fast fall and the shine, stuff like that.
Right. Oh, nice smash DI, but Thoraxe realized he would do that as soon as he could, so gets that shine off too. Last stock. Oh, Thoraxe, nice crouch cancel. See, Thoraxe, even when Thoraxe drops something, he just seems like on the ball, and he's not letting Hamlin get anything started. Oh, nice double back air, though. Almost catches him out of the side B. At this point, though, like, maybe like a little bit more damage than up throw up air will kill for Thoraxe.
Oh, yeah, Hamlin.
Barely
wow.
barely killed.
Very many pop off. I don't actually know the record between these guys. They probably play like every week or something like that, knowing them. So
I don't actually know for
These
certain.
are some fairly regular players.
I
so
think that Hamlin has the edge as of late, but I'm not certain on that at all.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's like a slight favor in like one or the other. I've never really heard of them being very one-sided. Usually they like trade sets every like few weeks. Like one person dominates and the other person dominates.
That tends to be what happens. Yeah.
Same with like these guys and like Muphobia. You throw Muphobia in the mix and that sort of stuff happens. So.
And then like even now Mouth in the mix.
Oh yeah, Mouth has been stirring up some competition.
Mouth's been doing very, very well. Thoraxe has been one of the only people who's actually like has a winning record against Mouth.
Yeah, Hamyojo does not like the Peach matchup.
Not at all.
So, we got the tech chase started. This is what we were talking about.
But he misses it, gets Shine.
Yeah. The hardest part to deal with that is Shine, because if you think about it, Fox's Shine out of like a tech chase situation is like a frame 1 spot dodge. It's also cancelable with a hitbox. It's like you basically Fox's Shine is like a way to check that you're like perfect on your timing.
Yeah, exactly.
You know. Like if you
doesn't,
Shine
it's not. It's obviously it doesn't work if your opponent does it right, but it's an amazing way to like say you better be doing it right.
Yeah, I mean there isn't really anything else you can do. Like spot dodge is just like a worse form since it has like more commitment, has actual end lag on it.
Oh wow!
I didn't know that.
What was
that angle?
DI? I don't know what was going. What was that? What did Thoraxe expect?
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if there's 2 different types of hitboxes: a launcher one, and then one that sends out at the later half of the move. Most moves usually don't have the same hitbox throughout the entire thing if they linger. So like if a move is like more than like 3 or 4 frames, usually like the knockback or the angle changes. And I'd imagine that was what happened on Sheik's dash tech.
Nice, fair. And better tech from Thoraxe. That was terrible DI. If he didn't get that tech,
caught the tech in place on the platform.
Nice nair. Hamlin actually looking to like...
Ooh, that's a really hard situation to call because if Fox goes straight, you kind of have to respect it. Either that or you have to have an insane reaction time. Most people expect the Fox to do a slight angle above, which means they can fair it, but if he's going straight towards the ledge, you have to react faster.
All right, still, even game. Hamlin's looking much better in this one for sure. He's actually like getting things started. Thoraxe is looking actually very, very similar to how he did in game number 1.
Yeah, I think this counter pick's helping a little bit. Fox doesn't have as much room to run around, so she can like close in gaps and stuff like that. As to run on Dreamland, it's obviously very manageable.
He misses the fair. That's a huge. That
could have been the stock.
Yeah, that could have been the stock, and you know what? He immediately gets these. All of this punish just because he missed that.
Yeah, not only does it cost a stock, but like momentum is a huge part of Smash. So I don't really care about the percents in the stocks. The fact that Hamlin now didn't have percent is the most important part.
Oh yeah,
like since it resets a neutral, it's like all your positioning is just wasted off of that one whiff.
Ooh, nice fair though. Catches the tech in. Oh, that was
wow! That was he did the Omsa tech and then covered the Omsa tech off.
Yeah, that's a really, really good awareness from Hamlin.
Yeah.
Oh, gets the grab. Nice.
Catches the tech in place. That up smash is definitely risky because if Fox tech rolls away, it just resets. So.
All right. Last stock. So Thoraxe he's only at 44%. If he plays well, then he can certainly still take this one. Hamlin hasn't looked too hot with his edge guards right now, so I'm wondering if he's just going to have to hope to get Thoraxe onto a platform and then try and like down air fair or do something like that.
I'm pretty sure Hamlin would prefer to get an edge guard rather than a juggle.
Yeah?
Like Sheik's juggles are usually dependent on like reading DI multiple times, as to where if you want to gimp, you just have to read double jump once and catch that.
I don't know. Hamlin missed another edge guard opportunity right there. I just think that Hamlin wants to fair him from the edge or something.
Oh wow! Okay, I did not think that would combo. That was
Thoraxe. That was, you know what? Ultimately, I think that whole set boils down to like neutral was pretty even between the two. I think they both screwed up. Just the punish game. Thoraxe got so much more out of every single time.
Punish game is where it happened because Hamlin was throwing out straight hits and Thoraxe was like actually converting into like 60% every time.
Hamlin got like one edge guard that entire set.